Hey, you guys, it is Ali, your eccentric nomad. Welcome back to my channel, Where's Ali? You guys, today's video is going to be showing you how to set up your profile on Trusted House Sitters. If you guys have been following me, you've seen the last couple of videos. I've been talking about Trusted House Sitters and house sits and the house sit that I'm currently on here in Thailand. And I'll have an update for upcoming house sits, and I wanted to show you guys how easy it is to get started yourself. So anybody who is following me, you guys already know that my channel is primarily travel related, and it is showcasing my journey as I kind of move around this globe, and hopefully helps you get out the house, in the car, on the train, bus, plane, boat, so you can start your own personal journey. So I hope you guys will join me for this, and let me know if you have any questions. You guys know how we do this. Make sure you click that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, and leave me a comment as well. That helps my channel to grow so more people will see videos like this and anything that is up and coming. You guys have any questions, you guys know, go to that link tree link, which I will show you in this video, and shoot me a note. All right, you guys, we are ready to get started. I want to show you how you can become a trusted house sitter like myself, and I think 144,000 other people. All right, so here we go. First, we are going to go to my link tree and pull up my link, which will give you 25% off. So that's what you want. If you guys are looking for me for anything else you want to follow, subscribe, get updates, this is the link that you want to go to. So scroll down and you will see my Trusted House Sitters link. We're going to click on that. That's going to give you your 25% off discount. And so this is what you're going to see when you click on the link. You're going to get that 25% off automatically applied. If this comes over in a different currency, just click down here and you can change the currency. I am currently a standard sitter, so the normal fee is $169. Get a nice little discount here if you use this option. Here's a quick rundown of what you're going to get as a part of your standard sitter membership. And this is, again, an annual fee. So $126 for the entire year. It's $10 a month. Okay. So you're going to get unlimited house sits worldwide that you can check, free video calls and online chats with vets. I'm sorry, vets, for like if you're having an issue with your pet, alerts, and unlimited saved searches, which I use wholeheartedly, dedicated member support from the Trusted House Sitters app itself and support center, accident and third-party liability protection, which I have. Now I'm gonna show you the difference between that and the basic, because you're like, oh, well, the basic is, less than $100. Well, you'll get the unlimited house sets, but that's it. You won't get the other support. I strongly suggest, if you're new to it, go ahead and pay the extra $26 just for the support, just so that you make sure you have it. Then there's the premium sitter, which is all of the things that are in the standard, plus sit cancellation insurance. So should yourself or your host need to cancel, it'll break down what's included in that, in addition to global airport lounge passes, and then a premium badge on your profile. So you'll get those kinds of things. You can decide if that's necessary. And the nice thing here is you can click on each one of these, which I highly recommend that you do, so that you understand what it is that you are going to be getting with each one of these offerings. We're going to choose standard sitter. Let's go with it. So this is how you're going to set this up. So buy a standard sitter membership, renews automatically July 1st of 2024 at $169. So this is the important part, because you guys, with your 25% off that you get, I get 2 months free for you using my referral link. And if you watch the previous video I created about, yes, Trusted House Sitter is the right thing to do, or right for you, you'll see in there I mentioned that I have an additional 14 months because people have been using my link. So I actually don't need to pay again until next year. So it has paid for itself over. And so you're going to automatically go in and update your billing information, and it's going to apply everything and then immediately charge you. Okay. Once you are charged, I'm going to go out and sign into my actual account. Okay. So now I'm in as me, signed up, and they have a couple offerings. We're going to skip that for right now. But they're basically, this is the dashboard, and it's showing me what's up to date, what's new, and what offerings or notifications that they have for me. Currently, as I mentioned, I'm in Chiang Mai on a house sit for 15 days, and this is my sit, and this is the welcome guide. She gives you an update. This is going to complete in 6 days. And the nice thing about this is it also shows other hosts that you're already on a sit. So it updates it in your actual profile. So here's my profile, and we're going to go in here and show you how you go ahead and you set up everything. This is the veterinarian advice line that you have, and you can use that if you need to chat. Cancellation insurance, that's only for premium. So this is what I paid for. Accidental liability insurance is covered. So it's going to show you. You can click on that, like I said, and see what the offerings are. And it breaks down what the accidental coverage includes, so on and so forth. And you can chat with someone if you have questions. So now we're back, and this might be a slightly different view. I apologize if it is, but wanted to be able to see a little bit more on the screen. All right, so once you're in there, as you see, I've already got my profile and everything already set up because I'm already a sitter. You're going to add your account photo. So pick a nice, clean, clear, concise photo. Nobody's going to invite you or accept you to house sit if they can't see your face clearly. Okay. So one of the things I'm going to reiterate over and over again is that you are not paying for this house sit. No money is being exchanged. And so you are actually in people's homes with their personal things. So keep that in mind and if you might be concerned, well, why do they want my social security number? Why do they need, ID? Why do I have to do a background check? For those reasons, you're physically in someone's home while they are away for whether it's one night up to 6 months. So you need to understand that to determine if that's a make or break for you. So add a good account photo. You don't have to put an animal in it, but you can do what you like, and you can change this as often as you like. I have my verifications in here as well. So I have some external references, 3, which I'll have one more, which will be my first internal reference from the house sitting site itself, from the house that I'm currently on. All right. So this is my dashboard, and it shows me my account details, my profile listing, add references, messages, so on and so forth. It also shows if I'm on a current sit, which I am. I'm in Chiang Mai, as I mentioned before, and then it shows anything I've applied for. So I also have a house sit that I'm applying for. So now let's go in and take a look at our profile. These are the things that you are going to fill out. Get 2 free months on us. So this is your link, y'all. So this is an opportunity to copy this link, save this, and you can share that. And that's how you get your 2 months every time someone signs up using your link. So share your experience. So this is when I talk about my experience as a house sitter. I want to share if you've house sat before, if you've pet sat before, what types of pets, if you are very specialized. This is an opportunity to list that information out. So I listed different situations where I have been in the presence of many animals and or sitting specifically, taking care of friends, pets, or even my own and family pets. So that information is important. And then it asks you to select what types of animals are you open to sitting for. I selected dogs, cats, fish, birds, and small pets. They got horses and other things on there as well. Then it's going to show you your references. So your people that you request to give you a personal reference or a pet sitting reference or a house sitting reference. These are called character references if they're not from the Trusted House Sitters app. And they're going to give you however many stars. Of course, you want all 5. So pick people who are honest about you and can share a little bit of detail specifically about who you are as a person and whether or not you would be a great person to house sit for them. There's also an about section, and this is when I kind of talk about who I am as a person. So this is when you kind of want to share, who are you? What are you things that you like to do? A lot of times The folks that are looking for for sitters are looking for people who have similar lifestyles. So that way, if they're someone who doesn't smoke, or they don't have wild parties, or they're not like night owls, or up all of those kinds of things, they want to know if the people that they're inviting to their home will, number one, be respectful of their home because they live similarly, be respectful of the neighborhood because you're likely going to have neighbors unless you're out in the boondocks, things like that, and whether or not you're going to, take care of the home based on, the type of lifestyle that you live. And so I shared that information. And then there's, why do you want to house it? So again, as you're filling this out, take a little time to think about what would be helpful for any person reading your profile to consider you as a sitter. Again, you can go in here and reword this and change this as many times as you want once it's updated. And then there's a section where you can update your availability. Now, the nice thing about this is once you have an official house sit, it will mark off the days that you're already sitting. So today's the 1st, it's got a little red dot. I am not available through the 7th. So if someone is looking for a sitter, my profile pulls up, they find me interesting, but they need a sitter on July 5th, I'm not available. So unless they're willing to switch their dates, then they have to wait or find someone else. So that's why that's important. And then there's a preferred countries section. This is great because let's say you are in the UK, and right now you have to sit tight. You can't do a lot of moving around. So you only want to do sits in the UK. You can actually select the UK. Asks you important information, your age, and some people are very particular. When you're going through the house, it's one of the things that you'll notice sometimes is you'll have people who will say specifically, I want couples, I want retired people. That it's them specifically saying what type of sitter they are looking for to care for their home and for their pet. So you have to respect that. And then your occupation. So the way this shows up for hosts and other sitters is as such. This is the way the page is going to read. So it shows that I'm email verified, my phone is verified, my ID has been verified, I have 3 external references, and I have done a criminal background check. Once you have all of that information, the creams, people are like, okay, they're in the system, everything lines up. Now let's see what they're talking about. A couple other things they ask you for is an Airbnb profile and a LinkedIn profile. The reason I suspect for the Airbnb profile is because that's a place feedback from people whose home you stayed in. So whether or not you clean up after yourself, whether or not a good guest to have in a home. That's why they use the Airbnb profile. So if you have one and you're in great standing and you do well with Airbnb, please list it. It's very helpful. They also like your LinkedIn. So if you have a LinkedIn professional profile, please share that as well. So they are wanting to make sure that they have the best represented people utilizing the platform and, like I said, going in and sitting for people as well as taking care of their pets. So this is what anybody else who comes and clicks on my profile is going to see. That's the basic way to fill out your profile. A couple things of note. Once you fill out your profile information you submit it, can take 2 or 3 days to get your background check back. So you will have access to the site because you've paid for it, but they go through the entire background process before you are allowed to actually apply for any sits. Okay. So here's the community form. It takes you to another page and you can come in here and ask questions. So you can ask about sitter cancellations. If you haven't gotten a sitter yet, there's advice, tips, chat, and I can assist you with that as well. You can go on my link tree and sign up for a session to chat with me one-on-one, and we can talk through ways to modify your application and or your profile. You click edit profile when you're in your dashboard, and it says, hi, Ali, this is where you set up and edit your sitter profile. So we already looked at the preview. My profile is live, and you get this check mark once everything is completed and your criminal background check comes back good to go. So you can edit your details here, the about you details, your experience, your preferences, and like I said, you can modify this along the way. You see it's open. Your verifications. Okay, so that is how you set up your profile. You wait for your confirmation that you are good to go. And in the meantime, start searching for those sits.